Hello, welcome to Just Bird. Today's reading is for Justin Timberlake, and what I'm going to do is a 12-card astrological spread, and then I'm going to peep the energy between he and Jessica Biel, his wife. All right, so stay tuned. Uh, First up is the first house. This is dealing with his self-image and the way that he approaches life. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the rider, movement, quick decisions, and progress. So he feels like he's making moves, right? That's how he's approaching his life right now, is by making some harsh decisions, by making quick decisions and moving along. All right. Queen of Pentacles is an energy of grounding oneself. It's also an energy of being single. Let's see. So he may be making a quick decision to become single this year in 2024. Who knows? We'll find out as the year goes along. In his second house, this is dealing with his current economic affairs. We have exhaustion, questioning, motivations, and realignment. So he's trying to make moves as far as his career is concerned as well. He may be making some quick decisions concerning his career, and he may be in high gear. So he's getting a little bit tired, a little exhausted, and he's questioning whether, or like, why he's doing what he's doing. I don't really know what he's doing. I don't know. The rumor mill within, ever since Britney Spears' book came out, the rumor mill is like, Justin Timberlake's canceled. Justin Timberlake quits the music industry. I don't know if that's true. He's committed to the tasks at hand with this Hierophant energy here, but this is a card of tradition, so whatever he traditionally did, which is like boy band stuff, I don't see many changes going on as far as the type of music or the way that he performs, anything like that. He's has all of the information, and he has faith that he can make some moves and realign himself within the industry. All right. In his future economic affairs, let me just see, what else does this house represent, because I use it as a career, but this is physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Okay, so he's tired. Same deal. He's married to his work, to his career, and to making and generating money. Now, as far as his future, I'd say the latter half of the year, his future finances, we have establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical deals. And what we have in this house is illusion, uncertainty, and narcissism. So he's uncertain about his career in the future, as well as the money that he'll be making. He's closing out a chapter. He could be closing out his bank account, but this is like him beginning something new. He could also be traveling for work, but he's a little bit uncertain of where things will go. That's, the blood moon energy there. What is he talking about? We have the house of communication. This also deals with early learning, childhood, relations, the rational mind, and communication. So what is he talking about? We have shelter. This is a card of healing. What does this say? It says spiritual growth, accountability, and healing. So he's going to be talking about the healing process and being accountable for the way that he carried himself. Maybe I don't know, has he apologized to Britney? Is it a genuine apology, or is it a bullshit one for the industry to save face so that he doesn't lose his fans or everybody turns on him, the interweb? We have another house of, he could be talking about how he tried to numb himself through drinking, and this is a card of moderation, but this is a card of balance. This is a card of healing. He could be talking about how he had one foot in and one foot out of something, whether that's his marriage or his career, all the way around. What this brings to him is heartbreak. All right, we have the ninth house it talks about spiritual growth, but this is what he speaks into existence, into his reality. And it is the Three of Swords. Could be a third party situation. This is heartbreak. So I'm thinking that he's going to be talking about like hurt feelings, right? Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt because he's going to be talking about the healing process and how he had his 1 foot in, 1 foot out of something or someone, right? This is about harmony, acceptance, and patience. He has the Sage. So he is talking about, but we also have a 2 here. So there's a partnership, a union that he could have been speaking into existence is a separation. So he may be talking about healing and he may be telling some truths, and it may separate him from his marriage or from his career or something else within his life. But I'm going to say that it's going to a separation within marriage, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. There's been some unhealthy behavioral patterns within his house of relationships, but we'll get to that. In his home life, right, this is cultural and family roots, home, and peace and comfort in his 4th house, right? So what we have here is he's getting a new home, okay? He's single here. It's 1 cup. So this is about, loving oneself, but this is about, I'm going to say he's getting a new home. Because of the rest of the reading, I'm going to read it as such, and I believe that he and Jessica are in for a separation, whether it's going to be a full-on divorce or not. Let's hope not. I don't wish that for anyone. He has the Beast, conflict, competition, and oppressors. Okay, so there's too much conflict in his home life. So I feel like he is going to move along and get his own residency, maybe move away from the family, and that's disheartening for anyone. But it's worse when you are in turmoil and not connected with your partner. It's a heavy burden for children to carry. It's a broken heart that they don't actually know how to mend, without the proper structure and tools. But if your parents can't get along, sometimes it is best for separation, and it looks like that's the direction that they are heading. Now, as far as his, the Love Shack house here, right? Passion, play, children, confident, and creativity. So we're talking about the house of SX here, and he wants to give his wand to someone. It's new. Okay, he's filled with passion, fire, and desire. Now, last year when I read for them, there was nothing going on in this department. It was just kind of like stale, dull, and not anything to talk about. So I feel like he's going to move out, and he will be tapping someone new if he hasn't already, and he's going to carry on with them. He may be making music. I just say that because we have the bird chirping up here with the tunes. This is a rebirth, unconventionality, and nonconformity. Well, it's the power of a 5, so there are changes going on in this house, and like it says, a rebirth. So he ending something and coming into his own, and a rebirth of passion, fire, desire. It would be great if it were for his wife. Unfortunately, I'm just not feeling that. But let's hope that I'm wrong. All right, in his house of relationships, all right, this is profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships, the 7th house. So he has either a Capricorn or a very unhealthy situation going on, toxic, right? Could be a little bit addicted to someone or something within his house of relationships. We have confidence, passion, and self-worth. He may find his self-worth via his relationship, but there's also that passion that's up in this house is carrying on within the relationship. But it's an unhealthy. It could just be SX based. All right. So in his subconscious mind, what he doesn't see coming, this is the transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies, the 8th house. Well, somebody's going to get cut. It's a new beginning, Page of Swords, right? You could also have a stalker or somebody's keeping really close tabs on him, little investigator here. So he won't see that coming, but it's coming. Recovery, moving on, and finding peace. So he may not see that he can have this now, but he's moving on from someone or something, and I believe it is his marriage. Okay, that's just you know, but it could be from the industry and learning to go with the flow. But like, it's a new beginning as he moves on. He does have something new. He's sparking new conversations, and it's the beginning of this path that he's walking into. And it is due, we do have that separation card right above. So I feel like his marriage is not going to be secure this year. All right, moving into the 10th house. This is how others view him. This is about structure, discipline, life's mission, accomplishments, and again with the career. So, what do we have here? We have uncover, nostalgia, sentimentality, and memory. So, maybe the career is a thing of the past. Just remembering it from the way that it once was, maybe having to move on from it as well. But he's in control. All right. People view him as a thing of the past, but a powerful person. People may also view him as a Mason. I don't know if he is a Freemason. All of you little conspiring folks out there, he may be, if you were thinking that, just because of the checkerboard floor and the king's seat with the red there, red, white, and black within that card. However, he's very powerful, and they feel like in the past he was very much on point, and that he is still a boss energy. That's just how people view him, as very highly passionate, driven, motivated, a powerhouse, right? But they also think that of him as a memory. So they think that he is a thing of the past, and in the past he was very powerful, but they still view him in a good light, sort of. All right, moving along into his house of friends. This is his 11th house, and it's friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. 10th house, or 11th house, sorry. Well, there's hope and optimism. He could have a friend that is under the sign of Aquarius, but this is also, they're helping him to heal, right? Helping him to heal, and they too are stars. So they're celebrities. Peacefulness, receptiveness, and manifestation. So they're helping him to manifest a healing into his life. A dream, also maybe a dream of his coming to fruit, manifesting a dream here. But his friends bring him much peace with the stoicism. Now, as far as enemies, this is the house of karma. The 12th house is about spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. And what we have here is the 9 of Pentacles. So any enemy that he has, he could also be paying a financial karmic debt. However, he could also have enemies that are very, abundant, independent. Now, what we have here are the specters, which is discernment, critical thinking, and insight. And that could be what he is healing, and that spiritual path in which he's taking, right? Using more discernment in the friends and enemies that he makes and keeps in his life. They do have a lot of money, though. All right, I just want to peep the energy between he and Jessica, because here we have toxic. It's toxic within the household, within the relationship, and or this relationship up here is just SX based. Maybe they're trying to get a little sexual healing going on. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like it. It feels like they're going to be separating soon, like, because there's a lot of hurt feelings, there's unhealthy behavioral patterns, there could be some addictions. There could be overstimulation with alcohol. These are things that he may be talking about, where like I drank too much, or I something else too much. It could be this up here with the big old wand energy, that passion, too much, and it created a separation, and how to heal and mend that. You could be talking about how the unhealthy behavioral patterns, he needed to heal from that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to look online after this and see if there's anything out there on Justin, what he has going on or doesn't have going on. I haven't heard anything though, and you know how YouTube is. If there was a separation between he and Jen, or a divorce that was filed, the bloggers would be right on that. Like, you know what I mean? So we'll see. I feel it though. So why else would he need the key to a new home? I'm just saying, but this is Holy Spirit led. We do have the dove, and that isn't, the doves represent Holy Spirit, but also, peace, wanting peace within the household. All right, let me just see here. Keeping the energy between Justin and Jessica Biel. I do apologize. My furnace is about to turn on, but it's 23 degrees out and it's cold here. All right, here we go. The Hermit. They're going to be alone. They're learning lessons. They're seeking advice. They could be seeking counsel from someone. Maybe they're going through some marriage counseling. Look, there's a child wrapped around the Hermit's leg. Don't leave. Let's see. The energy between he and Jessica Biel. Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel. If I'm honest, I'm surprised they made it this long. The cold shoulder. Yeah. So, they're not getting along. That's the energy. Somebody's given, like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just go to your own wing of the house. I don't know. That's just in my mind. I don't really know how they live, but I'm sure they live in luxury and they have plenty of space that they can take between them physically under the same roof. And somebody's like, I don't want to hear it anymore. So that's the energy surrounding those two. I will throw the dice since I have them out here. Let's just see what is the love energy between Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel. Look, we have the Two of Cups, right? That's a soul union. But we also have two aces. So I feel like they are going to, they're together right now, but I feel the separation coming on where they're going to be separated, single, why I feel that way. I just do. And that's what I have for Justin Timberlake's year ahead and the energy between he and his wife. Bye. Oh, please consider to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.